What is going on, all you treasure hunters, and welcome back for another one. Today we are back at a public auction today at this one auctioneer's auction house. As you can see, different view in the back. I got myself a nice cargo van. It is nice and empty. Hopefully we can fill it up today. Lots of nice stuff there. Very nice signs. So let's get right in there and check it out. Running a little late, but what's the surprise there?
It's registered, but we don't have it. I yelled at him for that, because I didn't even know he took it for a ride. Oh my God. Yeah, I was in the house, I hear this roaring down the block, and say, oh my God.
Were they back in the back hall? No.
And there's good quality, like these signs and all the antique stuff, all that stuff is real good quality. You can see like 30 and 5, 30 and 2, 30 and 2. Come on, $30. 36s and after 36. Look at this.
Alright, we got our first little buys of the day. We got this Ulmer Pure Lard. This is from Pottsville, Pennsylvania. It's pretty local. I will put this on eBay. I believe comps are like $40 to $50. This is a 50-pound one, so pretty big. And then next up, we got these little cast iron things. These were pretty cool. I thought little advertising pieces. Clayton, or Colony House, Iowa. Pretty cool. Porter Furniture. Haven't really seen cast iron. We paid $10 a piece for them. I don't really know, but I mean, I think we get $20 a piece for these each, maybe. Alright guys, well there's not too much that really gets me fired up sometimes, but right now I'm just so excited. We just got the best finds. Check out this. Look at this original Hires root beer. If you guys don't know, sign them on pop-up comps. These are just ridiculous. Come out of an old general store, another Hires. Orange Kiss, I think we paid $175 and maybe $100, all under $100 for these. I mean, they're like $300 plus signs. We also got a nice Budweiser on tap, works. This Schaefer, supposedly it rotates. I don't know if it does. It lights up. I'm just so fired up right now. These signs are something I just love. It's hard not to just want to keep these for the price I got them, but they will be for sale. I will pop comps up. Just look. I love this old patina. Just shows the age of these things. In my eyes, these things are just in perfect condition. Alright, next pickup we got another nice original porcelain Coca-Cola sign. Unfortunately, this one is pretty beat up. In like perfect condition, like minus that and definitely minus that. This up here probably would be fine, but it would be like a $600 sign. Now I'm not too sure. 1945 date, $400 maybe. We'll try. I mean, these are signs you don't find every day. They're just pretty rare. Next up, we got some nice, I got these for myself. This is a binder full of Coke collectibles that was shown earlier. I got them, paid $27 for them. Didn't think it was a bad deal. I do have some cards, but not any of these, I think. And then we got some baseball sets, supposedly. you never know with auctions. It could be complete, they could not be, but we only paid like $4 to $5 a set. And only paying $4 to $5 a set, even if it's not like complete, you can probably get cards cheap. And I have tons of 90s and 80s baseball cards from throughout the years collecting and whatnot. So I mean, we'll see. 1980 tops, we got Upper Deck. So I mean, usually these are like $10 to $15 a piece, so not crazy money makers, but they sell well pretty local. All right, this is a few days after the auction. Just a lot going on with everything, but it was a long day. I mean, the auction started at 10 a.m. I didn't get out of there until about 4:30, and for that auctioneer, that's just a little on the contrary over time limit by a long shot. So it was a long day, but we did pick up some good stuff. The signs are already posted on eBay. They're down at the shop, ready to be hung up and displayed nicely for people to see. But let's get right into what else we got. First up, I guess we'll talk about this. This one, I've seen plenty of people pick these up, sell them. This is a very large rack. Believe 12. I mean, they got some kickers on the back. It's definitely a unique deer. It does have a little patch on its nose, unfortunately. I don't know how much that's gonna affect the value. I don't know if 86 is the date this was shot. If it was, this is a bruiser for that time period. But we got this. We picked this up for $45. I'll pop up some comms down below. I mean, we'll see what we can get. Shipping will definitely be a pain. I've seen some ways on to ship it. I think we're gonna go pool noodles around the antlers, and then lots of bubble wrap. Big box for sure. Just make sure everything is protected, but we'll get to that when it sells and when it's even listed. We just got to move it over. I already showed you guys this at the auction, but I'll show it again. Jacob Ulmer Packing, pure lard tin, Pottsville, Pennsylvania, 45 minutes from me. But they do sell online. I did find a comp on Terrapic, which I use greatly for these older, I don't want to say antique-ish items because they're not antique, but found one. This one will go at our marketplace booth, antique booth. It's called the marketplace, so that's what I call it, but we'll list it online too. $40, $50 maybe. Nice tin. This probably wasn't one of my best buys of the day. I guess it wasn't today, but we did pick up this Energizer Buzz. I think it's like $15 to $20 comps. I did have a larger size one. I believe it was like 24 inches, had a base on the bottom. We did sell that for $40, so I mean that was a good one, but that was a while ago. But yeah, I was just bored and the auction was taking forever, so I just had a bid on something and this just happened to be it. So I mean, I think we paid like 10-12 bucks. So I mean, profits will definitely not be there, but I just had to buy something to keep my mind sane. Next up, we got a little baseball here. We got Tug McGraw, Tim McGraw's father, on a nice autograph piece. Authenticity unknown. But we got this on there. I don't know if you guys can read it. I really don't know if that's a COA. I doubt it, but this is still a nice piece. Worst comes to worst, I just put it at my antique booth since we are near Philly, about an hour and a half away, and it should sell there. We got loyal Phillies fans. All the older baseball stuff I pick up, like the cards we got earlier, will probably go down to my booth, obviously get listed online as complete sets if they're complete. But my booth, really a lot of older cards. I don't sell any newer cards mostly, but this will go down there unless we find a COA hidden somewhere. Next up, we got some beer signs. I guess you could say this is my niche, my thing I like, thing I know most prices about. Know what's rare, what's not rare, just because I collect things and just beer signs just don't fit well in my collection, so I just don't feel the need to collect them. And they sell well online, even though some do take a while to sell, but that's kind of the name of the game with these larger signs, larger amount dollar signs like this one, the Schaefer. If everything is in working condition, this is a great sign. It has a little motor on the inside right here. It's supposed to spin around, so if this is in complete working order, this is like $180, $160 beer sign. Just not one you really see all the time. It does light up. I've seen it lit up, just didn't see it spinning, so hopefully the motor is okay. Sometimes with these and any other beer sign that has a motor in it, you got to remember way back when, everyone used to smoke in bars, so all that cigarette smoke is just getting up in there in the grease that controls the motor that goes in these beer signs, and it just clogs it up, and then it just burns it out, unfortunately. So that's what happens if you guys have something with a motor in it in a beer sign, and you can tell if like a beer sign has been smoked around. When you go and wipe the face, it'll come off all brown and stuff. But that was a good pickup. We also got this Budweiser sign, bow tie. I love picking up the bow ties. It does work, everything working. I think it's like $60, $80 sign, popping up comps. But we tried to get a lot more beer signs, but there just wasn't too many that were worth it. There were lots of mirrors, but the profit margins were just not there. And with beer signs, I really like to make a lot of money because just the shipping that goes into them, you got to make sure they're right. Knock on wood, I don't have any. This is wood. I haven't had a beer sign broken yet in shipment, but there's just a lot to go through, and I don't mind doing it for the profits, but just as long as I get the good margins. We got this Valentine. I love these. I think the cardboard easel back signs are a lot cooler than some of these light up signs, just because these are just pretty much older. Not sure when this one is, but a little damage right there, but still fully cardboard. Valentine, good New York beer, I believe. Oh, New Jersey. All right, next up we got some paper signs like I was just talking about. This one's a Yingling. Yingling local to us. I always try to pick it up. A lot of people ask me about it. This is just like cardboard over poster. Nothing too crazy, probably $15-$20. These Schmitz signs, I love these Schmitz signs. Schmitz did a lot of outdoor stuff, deer, fish, birds, whatnot, and I love them. It's just the beer thing. Not too fond of it, but this is another cool one. These I get like $20-$25 all day long, and again, these are super simple to ship, unlike the lighted ones or the big mirrors. Those are a little bit tougher. This just came with a lot. I'm not too sure, but just a nice poster print. I'm not really sure of the deer. Copyright 1954. I highly doubt that. I don't know if they had permanent markers back then. And then we got this Warner Bros. Hotel, little movie poster, 1967. We'll see what this one. Try to pop up comps so I can find them. Just really wasn't into buying it, but I always take it. I like posters, movie posters, any type of advertising, especially signs. And forgot about the little crate that it was in. This is an S&S brand cantaloupes crate. I love crates. This was only $2 as well, so that's why I love it even more. But I have a whole collection of soda crates. Soda is definitely one of the things I love to collect. It's just the advertising back then was cool, and I just think the crates back in the day where you just carry your bottles around are a lot cooler than the plastic ones we got nowadays. But this $2, I doubt it will go online just because of the size, and it's a little flimsy. I mean, these really weren't made with sturdy wood because of how many they had to make, and really probably only fit like 20-25 cantaloupes in here, maybe 30, and that's not many cantaloupes at all. All right, and last but not least, showed you a little bit of these, but we'll go over the sets. These are obviously extras, 1987 tops. A lot of junk wax era, 1992. Like I said, hopefully if these are complete, we'll pop up the comps for the complete sets. But even if they're not, the amount of junk wax era cards I have underneath my steps would highly surprise me if I can't complete the rest of these, if they just need a few cards. And even if they need a few cards, they're only like $1 or $2, if that. 1986, that's a good set. Hopefully that one's complete. 1988. Obviously tops is the baseball set you want to go after. Upper Deck's all right. Flair, this one's probably not too good, but maybe $10. But ones aren't worth posting online will go to my booth, be locked up so no one can cherry pick them, and we will go from there. And that is going to do it for today's treasure hunt, everyone. I do consider this a treasure hunt because you never know what kind of treasures you're going to find at auctions. They do send out pictures online and on their Facebook pages, but you just never know what they don't picture. I've seen plenty of $500,000 items not pictured, and it's just crazy to me. So make sure you guys like and subscribe. We'll be back with more treasure hunts. I hope you guys are having an awesome summer. Hopefully it's nice and warm and you're finding a bunch of treasures. We'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.